coming back, guys. I promise to come. Here I come. Welcome to fucking shit up with big dreams. If it's your first time here, get you some snacks and some drinks. Sit back and just wait for it, because it's sure to happen. I'm either gonna fuck something or myself up. Always guaranteed. But right now, we're in the process of bringing all the tools from the basement to the upstairs because it's time to start hanging around upstairs. If you were here earlier, you've seen me try to kill Care Bear by us carrying everything upstairs. Now I'm just basically getting all the tools up here. Get the cardio up and down, up and down, up and down. What else am I missing? I am missing a knife, measuring tool. I'm trying to get everything up here that I could possibly think that I could need. So that it's easier. You know what I mean? Welcome back, Nicole. Welcome back. I like the camera being in here in the living room because it actually has 3 bars. Do I sound funny? I've noticed when I went back and was watching the replay of what it wanted to post, I sound funny. Do I sound funny to you guys right now, or is it a good? Nobody tell Carrie I'm sharpening this on the floor. Trying to get everything up here that I can read. So we got hole saw, we got the rodeo zip, we have measuring tape, we have all of our files, our T-square, have a hammer. Oh shit, we gotta do. So in here in the kitchen, these geniuses added an outlet, and this was after the fact. They had stabbed a hole here, jumpered through here, and then ran this on the outside of the sheetrock. Does that make sense? So I either have to drill holes up here and bring it down or get rid of it. And I feel like if the other plug works just fine and is ran by the. Yeah, give me a minute. We're going to get something to plug in. We're going to see if that's necessary. If that is unnecessary, we're going to get that out. We need the flathead. All right, guys, I grabbed another handful of things while I was down there. What'll also be nice about this is going to give us a box. So, um, you can't watch because I have to actually plug you in to see if all the plugs are working right. You're my tester. It's about time you guys did some work. Okay, that plug works. And that plug works. And that plug over here, this plug right here, or this switch. Let's make sure these work while we're testing everything. Yes. Yes. All right, down here. Works. And the light switch turned it off. So let's try the bottom one. The bottom one, if proper, that is not installed right. That's why somebody did that. So we're gonna get rid of that other one, and when we put the new switch in, the new plug under the sink, we'll install it properly. There's a tab on the side of them that you break off, and when you break that off, that makes only one of the light switches, or I mean, one of the plugs run from the light switch. Currently, they didn't break the tab off, so both of my plugs down here are being ran by the light switch, which will be no good if, for instance, we wanted to stick a dishwasher in here. I don't think I'm gonna put one in, but I don't know what the lady wants. To be honest, yet we haven't discussed that. The job right now is rip it out and put it back together. So, I think what we'll do for this scenario is I'm going to go ahead and kill all the power to the house. That way, we know we're safe. And we'll get that thing unhooked, wired back up, and turn everything back on. So we're going to be we're going to remove that line that you see going down there randomly. I'll be back. I love that this house has a main. Guys, not all breakers have a main that you can like turn off. Nah, that sucks. We need to finish tearing this out up here. Didn't do a very good job. Oh my goodness. So much stuff in here. Let's see if I can get you guys right on. All right. So we're wanting to remove this gray line. So it's coming in right here on the bottom of here. They double tucked it. Okay, I'm gonna take that out of there. Put the other one back. Gotta be really careful using an impact. For sure, you're not supposed to do that. All right, and then we got to figure out where they went in with the white. Looks like right here. I really am positive this is not supposed to be done like this. But super glad that we're taking it out. I'm super glad I addressed it and we're removing it. Because pretty sure you're supposed to twist these together and then make a jumper line to go in the outlet. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to just shove them in with another wire. Then, what did we do for ground? Where'd you guys put the ground at? Hmm. Got these two out. And I can tell he pigtailed it on there. I just can't. I don't see the end of it. Maybe we'll do this. Maybe I'm gonna cut the wire. Just can't find the end of it. I don't want to tear up the other. I don't want to tear up any of the other wires, if you know what I mean. So I cut it so that I could slide the ring out so that I could try to see what the hell they did. Got it. I can tell you this, if it was done right, it wouldn't be this hard to remove it. This springs is why we shut the power off, because I figured as much. All right. Recyclables. But I've learned that they're getting snooty and that they don't like some of this older sheathing. So you gotta take it off. All right. Now we can put this guy back together, which honestly, I'm not gonna stick it all the way back in. Since we still gotta hang this rock. Only gonna put the screw in barely. That way we can easily take it back out. I gotta get this power turned back on. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna turn the power back on because you guys need to be plugged in. I killed the giant fly guy. All right, guys. I'm gonna be smart. I got me some nail on it. We're gonna take this plug apart down here. This plug's definitely got to come out right here. That guy is rusted as F. This was all in a direct shot of the leak. I mean, come on. We had to throw all the cabinets away. Imagine how wet everything is. I should have just left the power off and took that plug out. Oh my god, these are like the longest screws ever. I'm lucky they're turning it at all. They are rusted like they are from the fucking 1920s, guys. All right. Now we'll just finish taking this little. We'll finish taking this apart. What up, Granny? We'll finish taking this apart because this little box is going to be handy now for exact measurements of all of our plugs. Well, close. Some of the boxes are plastic. This is metal. But look at the bottom of this, guys. Look how rusted, because it was in direct line of one of the leaks. So we're going to throw all of this away. We're going to take it apart so we can use the pieces. Probably should have called and ordered a dumpster instead of going live with you guys, but I wanted to go live. I wanted to work with you guys. You know? Care Bear's not here, so I need somebody to be able to tell me what to do. All right. I go like this, and we cut. That like that, then this will pull out. And I was like, it fell all apart. That's how we want. I gotta get that piece out. Actually, I don't know. It's not bothering anybody. What did I do with that other recycle wire, guys? Funny stuff. We'll just start probably maybe somebody secretly down there spilling my shiznit. All right. Where do we want to do first? Over here. I'm really mad at myself. I am 100% should have had. There's a gas pipe behind here, and it sticks out the floor like this high. I cannot lift that 5/8 up that high. Ooh. Is this about the time you plant seeds up there? Here, we would be way too late. If we would not have planted seeds by now, you ain't. I mean, it'll grow, but you ain't gonna get shit. But you also might have lost your crop, because we also have had that problem this year where did you know that none of our flowering trees, we didn't actually get to see the flowers, like the beautiful pink trees and white trees. We had a freeze at the time that the majority, I'm not going to say none of them because I think some of them might have, but when the buds were about to bloom, everything froze. So like my personal tree in our yard, not one flower. We'll do like that, which means we're gonna take about that much off. So where's our plug? Nifty nifty. All right. What do we need over here? Hmm. Trying to decide, guys. I'll be able to see them. In. Trying to do a little cheating for measurement, guys. Little cheating for measurement. That gives us some leeway space. Step middle. Forget this. I gotta go mow some lawns later today, so I won't be able to have the whole day here. You guys haven't figured out yet. I do lots of things. Well, interesting. Sorry, guys. I'm all the way back. This is a dead end, so when the popo come down here, we gotta look. Oh, well, may I ask where you're from? All right. So we'll need that to be our line. We are going to worry about cutting this to length. Let's see what we got working with. What we're working with. 2 9/16. How many of you can read a tape measure? Man, this shit's heavy, dude. It's very hard to just lift it up with your fingertips. Let's change it. What did I say? 2 9/16. We on there. I'm sorry if you guys don't have a good view. It's not exactly. I wasn't thinking. Maybe. Maybe you'll be able to see down here. All right. I know I brought that damn level here. T-square would be impossible to use in this situation. Need it to be away from the wall. So I'm thinking if we do that. All right, I think that'll work. That will not work. All right. This is when I need a Care Bear. All right. Make that one. If anybody wasn't here earlier and they're wondering where they missed it when they were here earlier, Care Bear had to go take her dad to the doctor. So now you're just stuck with me. We learned earlier also, my big head's always in the way. We learned earlier that unlike half inch, you gotta really score this stuff. Shit. All right, we fixed that. Said this was gonna be better than mudding since my wrist hurt. I think my wrist hurts from mudding. This ain't any better. I didn't know that it was gonna be so hard to cut. I had no clue. Oh my god. What the F? Well, friends, got that stuff back. There we go. So, now that we got that out of there, get me two hands on here. Since my wrist hurts, we're going to use this other hand like that. A little extra pressure. It sucks when your wrist hurts, guys. Now I know why those guys. So there's a special hammer at the Home of the Depots in the drywall section, and I wonder what it was for. Now I think I know. All right, we're gonna try again. I don't think it's not an. I don't think it's not a sharp knife. I do not like DeWalt's new knife, but as you guys already know, mine's wrapped out on me. Doesn't want to open and close. Kept it as a backup. Anyway. Oh, I hear it. Crazy the difference. Crazy the difference of half inch versus 5/8. You can't even hardly break the stuff. I guess I should have brought the vacuum up too, huh? Okay, well, that's that. Let's Right. Well, we know we're going to be taking a lot off the top. Maybe not necessarily a lot, maybe just in some places. So I cut my line with a level, and the floor isn't the same. Which we should have known the floor wasn't going to be level. It don't matter. It's all got to be mudded and sanded either way it goes. So. Tell you this. I know for a damn fact that I'm gonna be sanding the shit out of this end down here. And it keeps getting caught. We're gonna stop and do it. Let's just scoot you guys back. This is one of those times where you're just here with me. Just be here, be good moral support. Hear me cuss a lot, okay? So first, let's slide that baby back to the halfway point. Which I believe is there. And then let's see if we can. Oh yeah, we can friend him over up. No, we can't. So it's just the slightest little bit. That shit is heavy, y'all. Not loving it. All right, that's halfway. We'll sing it up now. Maybe we're gonna do this my way. Get that unstuck now. And now we can just do it like this. Three and an 8 off of the middle. I hear music, guys, and there isn't even anybody. I hear music through here, and there's nobody. I'm creeped out. Maybe somebody's outside in the car or something. Now I done completely forgot what I was doing. Three and an 8. Three and an 8. Have to go with guys to make sure I'm not crazy. I hear freaking music. It's the middleman, guys. So help me God if I get copyrighted because the mailman is blasting his shit. Three and 8. So guys. I think that's what I want. Yeah, even the saplings and it's not right. And I would go kill the power so we can pull that plug and all that. But we need power. So run over the There's so much prep. Everybody's like, "Oh, just snap it up there." Okay. Electrical wires, plumbing. Takes time. Each piece takes time. What mess? Somebody gonna be very mad when they get here tomorrow. Alright. Alright. Looks like I did good. But we gotta fill the power, so I'm gonna pull that plug, shove it through the hole, line it all up. Zippity zip. I'll be back. Screws, don't lose them. Alright. There we go. Now we're gonna learn everywhere that we need to sand. So I think we did good. It's really hard to just want to carve. Top Hmm. So, yep. Let's get our sand on. Let's move all of our tools. We don't want to fill our tools up with sand. Why do I always try to make such perfect cuts? If I'd have cut it just a little bit smaller, we would be doing all this sanding, guys. Am I missing a screw somewhere right here? I have a feeling I am. Come on, are you serious? I'm getting really close, guys, and I'm gonna be tricked with fighting this way because it's too heavy. Does though. All right. Make that stay. I'm gonna go get the vacuum. Actually, I lie. I'm not making another trip down there. I'm worried, guys, that there's rat back here. It's gonna get behind my dragon. I don't want that to happen. Think it'll lean? It only stays just for a second. That's all I need. Yeah, there was definitely stuff down there that would have been messing us up, folks. So I am super glad that I moved it. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's there. We need our pry bar. Don't you fall down. Don't do it. Okay, we're lined up nice on that union. That will be between the two pieces. I wonder if I wonder what I got in my finger. We want to go a lead on the bottom, but I would have to venture out, guys, and say this is my best plug cut so far. %. And definitely my best one. Now we have a problem though. We brought everything in here but screws, guys. Can one of you hold this? Oh, dang it. Hmm. Nobody make any sudden movement. Okay? Don't move too much. It might fall. Guys, screws. All right, we're gonna get it back up here. Thanks for holding it, guys. Somebody's not gonna be happy about this mess. Oops, my bad. Hey, what's up, boo? Got the first piece in. I don't like that. Hmm. Figure that out in a minute. I could be just missing, but or it could be a twisted board, not even notice it. Another broken screw head. So many in this box. I want to write them. Ridiculous. Should not be breaking screw heads like that constantly. I bet in that 5-pound box, guys, I broke 15. At least that one broke off like in the wall. Something else we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna go all the way across the top of the old sheetrock and go ahead and sink a screw in every stud right there. I'm afraid we don't hit an old screw, or nail, I should say. I missed. Apparently, guys, I like filling holes. Wow. All right. We are not going to put any on that seam until we're done putting that next piece in. What we are going to do is, like I just said, is set some screws in the old drywall. I don't have to get this vacuumed up because I'm going to need to get that air conditioner going, and I don't want the AC going with all this dust on the floor. All right. So far, guys, we're 2 for 2. It means I probably cut in a good space. It's not where they screwed at. Thank God. What do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3. We'll just do these first 3 over here, and we'll worry about those when we put that piece in. Ooh, right. What I'm gonna do is take my knife and angle cut the new piece before I mud. All right, I'll be right back. So I'm gonna get that vacuum up here. I love that the vacuum is big, but I hate that it's big when it's time to carry it upstairs. So while I was down there, I remembered that we had the power off. So I turned that back on. So first, I should probably be safe and let's get this plug back right. Should have done it while it was still off, but I forgot. think I'm only gonna put. Yeah, I'm only gonna do the top screw temporarily because I said it was my best cut. I didn't say that it was great. I need a piece of steak. I'm gonna tape this screw right here because I don't know any other way we're not gonna lose the damn thing. Hopefully it'll stick. Turn the vacuum on. Now My table doesn't have to be all the way in the other room. I can set all my tools right here and set it on the floor. All right. Lovely. Because then when I need something, I don't have to look all over the floor, everywhere for it. It's all right here. You guys know I just be spinning in circles. All right, what piece are we going to do next? I think that'll be a whole piece. That's gonna be a whole piece, and then we're gonna cut that out. Guys. In order to do that. I think we're not gonna cut things down until we have to. So next, we're gonna work on this guy. Shouldn't have to make that kind of mess with this next one, hopefully. All right. I have to make a cutout down there. This is gonna be a nightmare, dude. I'm gonna pick this up. Over here, we gotta run down with the big pliers, see if we can get that to come out. Oh, I got it with my hands. Not screw things on with my left hand, guys. Can you guys thread stuff with your non-dominant hand? All right, we remove the P-trap. Leaks can F some stuff up. This water inside of here is. And I'll be back. All right, we definitely wash our hands after that because that's gross. Peach wraps is nasty. Not excited about this one because there's so many cuts. Also, wish these weren't sticking so high. How the hell am I gonna do that? Guys. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my first piece to the edge of here. Gotta love math, guys. This is why we had math class. Yeah, it's gotta come from that way. So, let's do one hard piece or do the other hard piece. So let's do the hard piece that has less cuts. Look, I gotta get back there. I gotta figure out what this gas lights. Dun, da-da-da. Guys, I don't like 5/8. All right. Before we get any further along, we got studs in that whole area. Stud here. We got a stud here. We got a stud here. We got a stud here. Oh, we got to here. We got to here. Here. Marking them all, guys, so I cannot forget. You know what I'm saying? I think 88 is my 88. So the first thing we're going to do is cut that down just a little bit. We'll want factory. Please tell me I didn't do that over here. We won't talk about that. That's why you guys come here to watch me fuck up. Now, they're butt joints, so it doesn't really matter. They're butt joints no matter what we do. It's gonna be butt joint, whether it's a factory butt joint or just a butt joint. Double check our measurements. Double check this. Correct the mundo. I don't know why it doesn't. Please tell me that's not wired wrong too. Hopefully that'll keep charging because you guys are gonna have to get turned off because you don't have no freaking battery. So part of me wants to flip and cut this with something besides a drywall knife. Oh, yeah. Guess what I didn't do, guys? I didn't mark it. So now we gotta do it again. This stuck the T-square on it. I didn't actually give her a mark. 88. Just a little. Sure. Honor. We got ourselves all the things down here. Ourselves on there. But we need some stick. Not gonna lie, I want to use the Roto-Zip to cut the damn thing. Shit's hard as hell to cut. The idea of this was to give my wrists a break today since it was hurting from. I think it's from budding. I don't know. I may have done something yesterday. All of a sudden, started hurting around dinner time last night. So what have we learned? We've learned now we need to cut this 196 times. All right. You think it's gonna break? Forgot to put that in there. Here. Man, me and the forgetting about putting stuff up there. Ah. can hear it. Guys. Gotcha. Boom. All right. Think that's gonna be enough to use over there? We got to cut out. We got to do one cutout over here, and it doesn't even have a plug. It's just a union box. See if we're lucky. Nope. All right. Absolutely loving this heavy drywall. So great. All right. I don't want those to fall in the wall. But I also have, so behind here on the floor is the plug for the stove. And the freaking gas pipe sticks up to like here. So I've got to get this up and behind them. So I think if I come all the way down here like this. No. I'm short. Man, I'm short 6 inches doing it that way. Maybe if I scoot this all like this way. Well, I know this. I gotta make that cut. Because once I get this back here, I ain't taking it back out again, guys. So, let's see, is that thing charging still? All right. Okay. So, we're gonna go 39 and 7/8. Uh, 39 and 7/8. We're probably gonna write this down. 39 and 7/8. That's from that way. And from the flow. We'll go 15 and 5/8. $15 and 5/8. And then we got 39 and 7/8. want to measure a little bit more before we cut. Can't mess up, guys, because I know I'm going to carry another piece of this rock up there. Granted, this is behind the cabinets. See, that's not. That is 1000% not matching up. This is why you measure 10 times and cut once. That was supposed to be the bottom of the box. Mm, 29-ish. See what happens when I set this on top of this. So it actually looks like it's supposed to be like right there. Let's go pull another number. We're gonna go 15 and 7/8 to 19 and a half. 15 and 7/8. Pencil. Get better number. $15 and 5/8. I'm sticking with that number. So glad I didn't cut it. Somebody else would have been very, very pissed off if she had to carry another damn piece of this up here. We won't mention any names. Still don't know how many get behind those pipes. But I'm gonna do it. Really wish I had a good idea on how to get this son of a bitch up there. This It's risky business. We gotta think about this. You do it just like that, guys. That's how you do it. You just do that, and it goes up there. And let me find out that none of you were even watching. I got it stuck. Fuck is it stuck on? It's like, sure, man. I can do it on my own. No problem. I'm gonna need a break after I eat this piece. Well, it's not gonna fall over. See, something wrong with that plug. You guys are dying. Only gotta get it to move like 6, 7 more inches, guys. It's that gas line is so in the way. If I had a Care Bear here, and it's not like I can just pry it like this because then I'm pressing on the sheetrock. But do we think we can bend it a little? No. Everything has to be a pain in the butt, guys. And everything always has to be a pain in the butt. And I know it's eventually going to move, and I'm going to crush my fingers somehow. Oh, that was like 2 inches. We only need like 4 more. Oh, fuck. Well, we're tearing that out. You guys want to see what happened? Apparently that was soft. Right here. Because I just broke it. So let's get our knife. Just draw us a line. Some more of that good luck, guys. I was just cutting and the tip of the blade just broke right off. It's Monday. All right, pull the broken piece out and put a line up. So hopefully, when my helper's here tomorrow, she'll know what that means. That's stupid. If I can't push on that wall, What the hell am I supposed to push on? Yes. Of course, that works, but then I hit that cover and or that. I need something skinnier. 'Cause I am not. All right. So we'll get our pry bar into the middle of that, zip a couple screws right there in the middle. That might be our best cut ever for a box. Anyway. Everybody wants to lift things. Super hard to if you've lifted this 5/8, you know. Especially if there's nowhere for me to grab a hold of it. Really nice. Look at this motherfucker dance. We can't do that. I can fix that. Kill us. Alright. We need some helpers. I'm gonna call these screws my helpers today. Try to do that like that. So that I can take that out. Put it down here. Mess the bottom up, but it doesn't matter. Underneath the cabinets. Boom. Then I think we'll actually take this one out. You only really have it pinned in one place if you're wanting to move the damn thing. Five eighths too late. But yeah, 5/8 ain't too heavy for me. What you talking about? Gee, what is this? F 5/8. The things that we all need. Need to find a blank. I wonder if Care Bear knows where some blanks are. We need to get that hole covered up. All right. Hey, what's up, Noah? Shit, threw my level at you, bro. You guys also got your plug ripped. Your trach breathing tube got ripped out of you guys. You doing all right? That shit looked like it hurt, bro. All right, well, that's two major pieces in the kitchen. Didn't think I was gonna pull that one off without Carrie, but I did. This one, on the other hand, that's gonna be fun, fun, fun. So, I already cut me a piece for. We already cut a piece for right here. Now I got to remove that. So, first thing we're going to do, guys, is get rid of this corner bead right here, so that we can get rid of the rest of that sheetrock that I stuck my butt in. Man. So if you just find your corner bead, get the 5-in-1 behind it. You knock the whole thing out. Probably should have gloves on since it's metal. Hmm. Really don't want to mess up everything. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I have enough freaking sheetrocking to go. I know, Noah. And I think it's because I have so many, because I do so many shorts and then I go live almost every single day. Unfortunately for me, I go live in so many places that there's bad signal. And so people don't want to be in here. But I guess we have to nail it, right? Try to come at it a different way because what we're doing is not working. Oh, I'm gonna have to clean all that up when I get done. That sucks. And no, I thank YouTube for me not having more, because what's crazy is I'll get a subscriber or two every day, right? But then they take them back away literally that easy. Because they didn't, it'll be like they didn't comment on another video, or come back the very next day. Well, I don't always have the every single day. All right, let's be smart and put our flag season on because it's not coming off. We want it to come out. That's exactly how we wanted it to come out so that we can tie in the new piece. I'm doing great at making messes. I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and take off the rest of this corner bead while we're working. Started getting on this one earlier. It's gonna be easier to put a whole new corner bead up here, guys, than to tie into it. How many subscribers do you have, Noah? I could just bash it, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to tear up all the sheetrock. We basically make it to where the little nail let us. Gonna fill that some more. Come on. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. Hey, what we're gonna do. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Some places they use a ton of nails. Some places they use none. I wish they would have stuck with the none. There's, I think I figured it out, guys. Oh yeah, got that on a piece of corner beef. Why didn't you guys say something? Hmm. Corner bead's gonna go over all of that. That'll just fine. We just gotta cut that out. All right, well, we're cutting some more of that off now. Hmm. It's not really what this is used for, but I am not going downstairs to get the multi-tool. It worked perfect. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. What's up, Epic? Sorry I forgot to turn the thing around. That thing was making me mad. See if we can get these additional nails out. We're gonna stick some screws in the existing sheetrock. See, I don't care what nobody says. That worked great. All right. It's killing me not to clean the mess up. But I know Care Bear will do it for me tomorrow. Here. This is so when we start mudding, our joint doesn't have movement so that the mud wants to crack. Oh, there went that wrist again, guys. Yeah. I need some scrap wood too. I don't have any wood on this project, and I got a few places that I could really use to run a board in the middle, give it some stability. I got I wish I would have brought the broom up. That would have been smart. see what we're working with, guys. $26.50. 26.50. It will be just fine. 26.50. That's what we want. I think I figured it out. I think the phone is overly hot, guys. It's not charging again, and you're about to die, and I need my phone. So, you know what that means. Go watch my shorts. Replay something. I got lots of videos. Click it on, let it run when you leave. I need airtime, guys. I also need more followers. So tell all your friends about my crazy ass and come